People are fucking crazy, alright? People are literally suddenly discovered that something's been happening for a very long time and suddenly are talking about it. What is that, I ask you? What's been going on for a hell of a long time? I'll tell you what. The fact that Mr. Robert Kelly is a wrong'un. Yes. Here we go. Look at this. It's from Double XL. Hip hop sounds off on surviving R. Kelly docu-series. Now, I haven't watched this series about R. Kelly. I haven't seen it. I don't really need to see it, and I don't think anyone needs to see it to understand and to know about the exploits of R. Kelly. It's like, it's been out there. It's been very public, widespread knowledge for 25 years. Seriously, like, this is just really blown my mind, is how this docu-series, I was going to call it series, a docu-series, shut it. This series they've done, I think it's a 6-part series on, what's it on? I don't know. Does it say? Doesn't say what channel. Some American channel. Who cares anyway, really? But the thing is, yeah. As I said, look here. This is the title of this. This is from a couple of days ago. Hip hop sounds off on surviving R. Kelly docuseries. Now look, episodes 1 and 2 include R. Kelly's upbringing, rise to fame, victims' claims, and marriage to underage Aaliyah, who was 15 at the time. Episodes 3 and 4 have more claims from alleged victims and covers his infamous child pornography case. Right. What do we know about R. Kelly? R. Kelly's just fucking mad. He's mad. The guy wrote lyrics like Gorillas in the Jungle, Making Love, Ignition, one of his biggest hits. The third, I can't remember if it was the second or the third verse. It's just, the whole verse is just about his cornrows, literally. R. Kelly made a song called Real Talk, which is just him having an argument with a woman over the phone, him playing both parts. It's R. Kelly. R. Kelly made Trapped in the Closet a hip opera. Huh? There's like, do you know how many? There's like 40 parts to Trapped in the Closet. Or I think there's 60. I watched the whole thing. In fact, I got a special thing. Oh, no, it's later on. It's special, just in honor of Robert Kelly. Now, there's nothing about R. Kelly we don't know. Okay. And especially, and consider this. Hip hop sounds off on R. Kelly. So you got a lot of artists commenting on the exploits and the revelations from this series. Okay, these are people talking are people in the industry. Now we all know, if you're in the fucking industry, you're gonna know more than we do, right? But now suddenly you're like all enlightened to what's been going on with R. Kelly. Look at this shit. So they've captured a few tweets and IG posts from people. Now here we've got Capadonna from Wu-Tang. How did we not see you was and are a wild, sick child molester. TF, you got boxers on in a shoot with a 15-year-old child, bro. You can't heal what happened to you, but hurting others. Hell gonna rip you hard, man. Right. How did we not see you was and are a wild, sick child molester? How did we not see? How did we not see? My mind's blown. How did we not see? I mean, there was no video evidence. There was no records. Oh, like, really, Mr. Capadonna. Really, Capadonna. Really? How did we not see? I mean, it's not like there was a child sex tape out that was notorious. Everyone knows R. Kelly pissed on a 15-year-old girl. Everyone knows it. So, why is this? Why is this news to you? Why do you have to watch this shitty? And I bet it is shitty. You know these kind of docu-series. If it's anything like that, like a Lear TV movie and that kind of thing, you know it's not going to be that great. How did we not see he was? There's a videotape. He went to court. There's a video of R. Kelly pissing on a child. This is years ago. I can remember when he was married to Aaliyah. I can remember there was an expose sort of thing, or a little featurette on The Word, which was a late night TV show on Channel 4 in the UK. And it had a picture of the wedding certificate between him and Aaliyah, you know, saying she was 15. Like, the dude wrote age ain't nothing for a number. Age ain't nothing for age ain't nothing but a number. Okay, Aaliyah sings it. That was the first. Was that not the first indication? The guy's a wild dude. And I know in recent years all this stuff's come out about this apparent sex cult that R. Kelly's got going on, and girls having their mobile phones taken away from them and held like sort of like prisoner in a culty kind of sexy way. I'll make you a star if you know, nosh off Robert's dick. But like, how did we not see he was and are a wild, sick child molester? Like, come on, man. How much evidence do you need? Like, how much? What do you need? What do you need? This is what confuses me. Everyone was backing R. Kelly for years. Like, no one's saying nothing against R. Kelly. Same as Michael Jackson. Do you know what I mean? And what is it? Just because of the times? Now the times. We live in the Me Too times where everyone is under the spotlight, and it's not cool to, you know, there's no backing people on this sort of shit. And what your manager says, you best send a tweet out, because we're living in a different time now. You can't be backing up all your rapey buddies no more, and saying well, she was a hoe. You can't do that no more. Is that what they said to him? Capadonna, send out a tweet. Could you put an IG post saying that you don't like R. Kelly's molestation? Like, come on, what the fuck? Why now? It gets worse. Gangsta Boo from 3-6 Mafia. Just to say something here. Gangsta Boo is like Mel B from Spice Girls. Just get better of age. Some women just do get hotter as they get older. Like, absolutely fantastic. But anyway, R. Kelly. What's this? Hang on, I'm going to move this over the side a bit because he's a bit squiffies. There we go. Now you can see. R. Kelly, I got to trade you in for a good bro. 27, not kid. He knew exactly what he was doing. Issues or not, molested or not, you know right from wrong, and sleeping with underage girls or boys as an adult male or female is never okay. Right. Why are you saying this now? Like, did you not see the tape? Did you not know about? Did not everyone know about him marrying Aaliyah at 15? Or in the 90s? Did I have some sort of insider knowledge? I mean, I didn't know I had so much inside knowledge when I was in the 90s. Who knew I was an industry insider? Who knew? Now, Joyner Lucas apparently said something before this recently, like defending R. Kelly or something about R. Kelly. I don't know what it was. But I was like, 3 episodes in, I see why people were upset at my comment now. What do you mean 3 episodes in? There's a videotape. He was in court. There's a lyric in Vibe that says, "Baby girl here's got it." He wrote age ain't nothing but a number. He has a sex cult. R. Kelly does a thing on stage where he does a song called "Wipe Me," and he gets women to wipe his dick and his tongue. And I should have said that they were around his tongue and his dick. That would have been the punchline bit. Oh, fuck it. Vince Staples. Vince Staples is a supreme troll. I love him. Y'all weird as hell for crediting me for this K Relly shit. Leave me alone with your out of nowhere care. I'm not sure what he's going on about, but the out of nowhere care, I'm assuming it means, yeah, oh, suddenly people care. That's what I'm assuming. YBN, Namir, damn, this morning I was sticking up for you, my N-bomb, R. Kelly. Y'all got it. So I was sticking. Why? Look, it's a TV. This is what I get. Right? It's a docu-series TV show. Okay, so there's some revelations coming out in it, right? So what? It takes some TV series for you to like start calling out R. Kelly, and who's valid? Who's verified these people in this TV series anyway? Do you know what I mean? We all know about the stuff. What revelations could there possibly be on this TV show? None of it I've read is any revelation that wasn't known already. There's him again. I don't know what to read it. R. Kelly, what are you going to say to God when you die? Nothing. God doesn't exist. Right. Fonte, George Zimmerman was found not guilty too. Would you let your black ass teenage son hang out with him? Come the fuck on, man. Yeah, but like, I don't think you can't compare George Zimmerman to R. Kelly. Are you mad? Two very different court cases as well. I think it's pretty straightforward that R. Kelly did piss on this girl, but what I think happened was that R. Kelly claims he didn't know how old she was. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. And I don't want to type into Google. I've had enough of typing weird shit into Google because you know, I was saying what happened when R. Kelly pissed on a girl. I don't want to. I'm not feeling after watching that. It's so much filthy shit going on in this industry. Nobody will ever really speak on the wild shit because most of them could have docs like this or even worse done about them. What? What's Meek Mill on about? It's so much filthy shit going on in this industry. Nobody will ever really speak on the wild shit because most of them could have docs like this or even worse done about them. So I think Meek Mill's saying is that everybody is up to some wild, dirty shit, and no one's going to speak out about that wild, dirty shit. Otherwise, they'll have a documentary made on them. Is that what? Am I going crazy here? Is that what you just said? As in, we're all wrong-uns, and because we're all wrong-uns, we're not going to speak out on the wrong-uns. Not because I've seen the error of my ways, but I don't want to have a documentary made on me. Well, good for you. I'm not. It don't take a rocket scientist to see what was going on. What I'm trying to figure out, why did they let it go on so long? Right. Styles P. Protect the babies at all costs. Meaning, don't make no excuses for whoever tampers with them. Fuck is wrong with this society? I don't think it's society, Styles. I think it's the music industry, to be honest. You can't defend a serial pedo. You can acknowledge that someone tampered with him and made him sick, but you cannot make it like what he did was right. The man is sick. That's effed up. What happened to them young ladies? And that is that. I mean, it is. Sorry, everybody, but it's all a bit little too late, isn't it? Where are these people? God, Ra Digger's going off on one. What happened to Ra Digger? So right now, today, there are parents bringing their daughters to R. Kelly in hopes of him helping them with their music careers. Wow. I don't know how to feel about these present-day victims. All this point, they've all voluntarily signing up for the bullshit. I don't disbelieve any of them, but some of them are walking into this with full knowledge. Unfortunate either way. Oh, good point, whatever. I want to hear from parents that dragged their daughter kicking and screaming and fighting every R. Kelly staff member that got in their way. Everybody else is dub for me. I really hate the late great. I really hate that the late great Aaliyah will forever be tethered to this trash ass guy. I hate that her name even gets brought up when discussing this filth. Well, they would do, but like Aaliyah's legacy is pretty sound. I'm a big Aaliyah fan. I never listen to Aaliyah and think of R. Kelly, except when I listen to AJ and Governor for that number, because obviously it creeps me out a bit. But you know, that's not one of my favorites anyway, so who cares? But guys, hello, hip hop community. It's a little bit too late. R. Kelly's been a wrong'un for a very long time, and we all knew about it. I knew about it. I'm not in the industry. What? You gotta watch this series, and then you're gonna start calling R. Kelly out. You could have called R. Kelly out 10 years ago, 20 years ago, but none of you did. No one did. And then you got this docu-series that tells stuff we already know, and what goes a bit deeper into this sex cult that we all sort of knew about anyway. Like, maybe I'll have to watch it to see. More claims of alleged victims and covers his infamous child pornography. So it's alleged victims. I mean, like, you don't, you know, why do people, there's another point, why do people just go straight to the media and not to the authorities? Like, no one in the last 5 years, or maybe even longer, no one buys into the whole thing. Oh, but they're this iconic figure and they're too powerful and blah. I just figure, like, that excuse is washed. Like, Michael Jackson got taken to court twice. I think the first time was in the early 90s. In fact, when R. Kelly started doing his naughtiness, Michael Jackson was up in court. I was like 92, 93, it was around that time. Give me this bullshit. Do you know what I mean? People are getting taken down. Look how many big figures have been taken down. Like, no one's above the law. Like, not in this, not when it comes to this shit. Maybe murder, but when it comes to molestation and like rape and stuff, no one's above the law these days. Not for that. No, those days are over, bro. Fuck. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason for people to be going to the media instead of going to the authorities, because it's open season. You know what I mean? It's all been uncovered in the last few years. The lid's been blown off. There is no cover no more. No one's covering for nobody. Well, they're not. Well, not covering. Covering as it. People are still not saying nothing. Clearly, definitely that's going on. But like, you know, I don't think there's any reason for people to be going to TV shows instead of the authorities for this kind of stuff. Not now. You can't use that. Oh, but he's such a powerful figure, and he's powerful in this industry, and I can never go against him. It's like, nah, bullshit. Those days are over. R. Kelly, dirty dog. I mean, R. Kelly's crazy. He's crazy. I've heard I do have a little insider story about R. Kelly though. Yeah. When I went to the Academy of Contemporary Music about 10 years ago, one of my tutors, Brian, used to play keys for Mark Morrison. When Mark Morrison was Mark Morrison. When Mark Morrison had Return of the Mac out, you know, he had 3 number ones or whatever, you know, platinum albums. When Mark Morrison was the Mac. And Mark Morrison supported R. Kelly on tour. And Brian was on that tour. And me and Brian were having a little conversation one time about R. Kelly's sexual exploits, which also included getting with transvestites or transsexuals or something, which was a big no-no at the time. And so we were discussing it. And Brian said something very interesting to me. And he was like, he said he could see, you know, R. Kelly and his crew were like pussy-hungry people. So they turn up. And the first thing when they get to the city, they say, right, where the girls are? We need girls. We need girls. We just need girls. Like, that's all they wanted, you know. And he was like, Brian said, you know, I think you reached a level of where you've had sex with so many women, so many groupies, like in the thousands. You've done it all, you know. You've pissed on them, wrapped them in cling film, you know, shoved marsupials up their bum holes. You've done it all. You've done all of it. And then you just reach a stage where it's like nothing really turns you on, and you just got to go weirder and weirder and will get fucked up because it's like nothing. You need to get real freaky because you've fucking done it all. You're doing things that disgust you. You know. I thought that was interesting. He said, yeah, he said they're just pussy hungry madmen, the whole crew. And when you've devoured that much vagina, you just reach a level of insanity when it comes to sex. And it's like you just got to do something fucking weird. I mean, come on, man. Have you ever seen R. Kelly getting wiped? Might as well watch this. I mean, I have to watch it with the sound off because I don't want to get muted. But how? You don't need. Wipe me. I mean, this is something he does in his shows. This is a staple of R. Kelly. Why has this been? Look at this already. R. Kelly being a pervert. It's mad. This is madness. Wipe me, baby. Here's R. Kelly being weird. Why is that coming out of that? Idiot. Oh yeah, so you get the idea. It's like wipe my lips. Wipe my tongue. And she wipes his tongue. Yeah. So it's all wipe this, wipe that. And then I mean this is more about his fans than anyone else. And yeah, then it's wipe down there. Well, you get the point, don't you? Wipe. And then but look what and there's several videos of this. They always have a grab. Look at this. What are those trousers he's wearing? They're crazy. Yeah. This is what's quite strange. He's like, no. The only reason he's saying no is because most R. Kelly fans are like in their 40s. It's true. It's weird because like R. Kelly ain't interested in his groupies no more because they're too old. You know, there's no like young girls like bumping at R. Kelly these days. You know, they're just like really frisky older girls who just having too much of a wild time. That's who's at R. Kelly concerts. These old gals going, wipe him. No, I want to touch your dick, Robert. Right, that's R. Kelly fans now. You know, they'll all be sticking up for him. All the frisky wipers, all the ladies that love going to see R. Kelly and wiping him. They'll be sticking up for R. Kelly. Because one, they love him. Two, they just, older women just hate younger girls that be snatching the men anyway. It's like, this fucking, look at those young floozy with a fucking pertness. You know? R. Kelly's still got them. All the old wipers. They've got your back. Come on, man. Dave Chappelle wrote a song called, did a parody, right? I'm gonna piss on it. I'm gonna piss on you. Drip, drip, drip. So yeah, there's hypocrisy in full effect. Like, just a message to everyone that spoke out. Bit late.